Today, we're going to compare the Glock 45 to the Shadow Systems MR920. Let's start off with the Glock 45. So these are both my personal guns. In general, most people, they know what to expect from Glock. This is the Gen 5, so you get that Gen 5 stippling, no finger grooves, any of that stuff. I will say with that magwell I put on, I've got this little screw bumping out. It doesn't really bother me. With the Gen 5 Glock 45 as well, I did get those front serrations and then that MOS cut. But I wanted to keep this one as stock as I could on the internals, the mag release, the trigger especially. I like keeping things stock on the internals. So very Glocky, 1,000 rounds of just Glock. That being said, I don't have quite as many rounds through the Shadow Systems MR920, so take that for what you will, but I probably have close to 500. This is more equivalent to the Glock 19. I like that they give you a flared magwell, they give you an upgraded trigger, they give you, a little stippling, a little extra stippling, a little more aggressive grip texture. You got some there on the front of the trigger guard. You get some extra serrations. You do get that night sight. You get the blacked out rear sight, and it comes with the optic cut. I did run a RMR that I currently have on my Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 metal. I've removed that since, so I did have some rounds with an RMR, and then I had some rounds just stock sights, and you can see those sights pretty nice for stock sights. Awesome. But one thing that I do like is the flared edge here where you can kind of ride your thumb. When you drive this forward, you can put your thumb here, and it's nice and tactile, feels real good. I do personally have an issue with Glocks when I am pushing forward. I'm really trying to grip down here. My thumbs, I got pretty big hands, and they tend to ride this slide catch. So a lot of times I'll get that last round. When that slide goes, it should be locking back. It just goes forward, and I have no clue. With that being said, so you can see it kind of sticks out there. Sticks out on this side as well as on this side. You can see that. With the Shadow Systems, it's a little more flat. It's a little less prominent, which for me and the way I shoot, I actually like. And on that note, I actually feel like it's very easy to hit that. A lot of people think that the Glock slide release is hard to hit. I think it's really easy on the Shadow Systems for being so low profile. But when I do drive that gun, I noticed that I wasn't getting as much of that slide lock for some reason. It touches it a little bit. I don't know if it's just right now, but when I'm at the range, I really don't feel like I'm holding it down as much as I am on a Glock, just because it is so low profile. And that came in at about 5¼ pounds. 5 pounds. So right out of the gate, you get a much better trigger. You still get, that striker trigger. It's pretty good on that trigger. It's a little more flat face too when that safety is depressed. A little bit more flat compared to the Glock here. When that safety is depressed, we got a lot more of a curved trigger. Let's throw the gauge on this one. Yeah, that came in at about 6½ pounds. We'll try that again that one did feel a little bit off. So yeah, about 6¼ on that one. Shorter take up, for sure. Shorter take up than on the Shadow Systems. This Glock trigger, to me, believe it or not, it feels a little better than this trigger. Really mushy right in here, right in there. So the take up to that wall is just really mushy. Oh yeah, watch that again. It's obviously lighter, but let's do this again. So now the safety depressed. See, right, I can't even feel a distinct wall. Take up probably about there. That's probably the best wall I can find. Creep, 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 creep. Break. I don't know if that was just this one, but the take up on this, they both kind of suck, to be totally honest with you. But I shoot a lot of striker fired, so I feel like they're fine a lot of the times. That trigger, I can't get over it. I don't know why it feels so bad right now. But anyways, when you do get the Shadow Systems MR920, comes in this nice little case here. You get two 15-round Magpul PMags. I did go ahead when I got this, I threw on the magwell that just came with it. So that is really cool. I do like that this just comes with a magwell extension. You know, you never get that with Glock. You can see how much more that flares out. I think this gun, you know, MSRP for around $700. I can't remember. I can't even remember what I got it for. Probably between like $750 or something. Maybe it was $650. It's been a while. Really good overall. Really like the gun. Final thoughts. I do think I prefer the Glock over the MR920 just because of the amount of time I've put behind this one. I probably should spend a little bit more time with the other one, but I just like how this one is. I do personally like the longer grip. So this is more of a 17 grip. That's more of a Glock 19 grip. So maybe not a fair comparison there, but I just like the Glocks. I like the blocky look. I like that, you know, very basic look, man. I just like it. So that wraps up the Glock 45 versus the Shadow Systems MR920. Really more my thoughts on Glock versus Shadow Systems. I just wanted to finish off by saying I think Shadow Systems really does a really good job of keeping a lot of things similar to the original platform. They made some great changes in my opinion. Like I said, I want to keep making some content and doing this. I think it's fun. So if you enjoy any of it, have any thoughts, let me know. Hit the like button. Please subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. I love talking guns. I love talking everything related to guns. So let me know and put out some more stuff for you guys. Thanks.